welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have my update for Supernatural Pan Interrupted. This is a project I created back in 2018, and it is all about the TV show Supernatural, which I absolutely love that TV show. And basically, I am attempting to pan a product for every single episode that ever aired, and each product needs to correlate to each episode. I'm doing 6 products at a time, and as I have one rollout, then I roll in the next episode and find a product to go with that episode. I'm not necessarily trying to finish a product for every episode because that would take me forever, because I think there was something like 327 episodes or something crazy like that. I would have to look, but I know it's a lot. And some of them do just have usage goals, some, hitting pans, that kind of stuff. And there are some things in to finish as well. So there is going to be a spreadsheet down below of everyone that has joined in. I think I have a sign-up sheet for anyone that wants to join in. If there's not a sign-up sheet, then let me know if you are doing this, and I'll get you put in my description box. But I think there might be a sign-up sheet for this one. If not, I really need to make one because it would make my life a whole lot easier. So let's get into this update. I do actually have a rollout, which means I will be rolling in the next episode. I'm going to go in order of episode, so we won't get to my empty right away. It will be in a few products, in a few episodes. The first episode is Swan Song. It was the last episode of season 5, and I'm still not done with this product. This is the Lubriderm Skin Renewal Firming Body Lotion, and this one is into finish. You can see I was at red last time, and now I'm at green. It is tapering down, so theoretically it should be going quicker, but it has been warm for the past week, and I'm loving that. So I don't use lotion quite as much when it is hot out. But as it cools down, I definitely am going to be using this much more frequently. So as long as I'm still making good progress on this, forward progress is going to eventually get me to an empty. So I'm very happy that I do actually have some progress to show you, but I'm just going to be working on this probably for the next few months. Next up is Exile on Main Street, and I chose the ColourPop Secret Life of Scorpio, and the shade is Mystery. I do actually have it in my transition area today. It is this shade. My goal is to use this 5 times. I've only used it once, and like I said, that was today. This is the first time it has been in a makeup basket, which is the first time I've been using it. Hopefully, in this makeup basket this week, I can get my remaining 4 uses on it because this is a really easy transition shade. I think I can probably do that. So hopefully I will have this one as a rollout for next update. For the episode of 2.5 Men, I chose the Luxie Alpha Shadow, and again, I want to use this 5 times. I have used it twice so far. It has not been in a makeup basket for the last few weeks, so I was not able to get a whole lot of usage on it. Actually, it might have been in 2 weeks ago, but it wasn't last week, so I need to get more usage on this. I do think this is the one that I wore where it was like the pink and teal look. If you saw some of my previous videos for the past week or so, I think this is the one I had on my lids. So I need 3 more uses on this, but it is not in my current makeup basket. So hopefully I will remember to put this in a makeup basket for next week. The next episode is The Third Man, and for that I have the Pat McGrath Labs Eye Ecstasy Subversive Palette, and I'm working on the shade Crimson Fire. It is this shade right here, and it is what I have on my eyes on the outer third today, and I really enjoy this one. It pulls way warmer than I feel like it looks in the pan. It looks more red in the pan, but it definitely pulls more like orange red on my eyes, and I don't know if it's just my skin tone that it does that or if it would do it for anyone that is wearing the shadow. I do really like it, but it is not going to be one of those shades that I can wear multiple times in a week. It's nice. I enjoy it, but I have to plan for it better because I was expecting it to pull more red instead of orange, and I did not plan my makeup basket that way this week. It is in my current makeup basket, so hopefully I can get at least one more look out of it before this basket is up. So I only have 1 of 5 uses on this one. The next episode is Weekend at Bobby's, and this is the one that is my rollout. I had the Bobbi Brown Pot Rouge for lips and cheeks in the shade Velvet Plum, and my goal is to use this 5 times, which I did. It doesn't look much different than when I brought it in because I don't use a whole lot. It is extremely pigmented. I have used this on both lips and cheeks. I have it on my cheeks today, and like I did top it with a powder blush, but yeah, it's very nice. It's very versatile. Depending on what you top it with, it could go warm or cool, even though it looks very cool in the pan. It's dark, so it just can really, it can go either way. I enjoyed this quite a bit. So this is going to go right back into my collection. It may get rolled in again at a later date or another project or something. It's not like I'm giving up on the product. It's just one of those that I just wanted to have in for usage. And the last episode that is continuing on is Live Free or Twi Hard. So I brought in the Mange 18 eyeshadow palette, and I chose the shade Vampire, and it is this shade right here. I have it in 4 or 5 uses. So far I've only used it once, and I actually have it on my eyes right now, tapped into the center, and I really like it. It definitely pulls more warm, so it worked well with the Crimson Fire, which is why I used them together. So I need to get this in another makeup basket soon when I put Crimson Fire in again, and I will work on those in conjunction with one another. So now that I have one rollout, which like I said is the Bobbi Brown, I do have to roll in the next episode, and I'm kind of excited to do that. I will admit this episode was extremely, extremely hard for me to find a product for. It probably took me over an hour of like re-watching parts of the episode and going through the synopsis and all of the things with this episode. And I remembered the episode, but I didn't really have a product that was easy to fit into this one. So I struggled a bit. I did ask my girl Dana, and I offered some suggestions, and she's like, yeah, go for it. So it is a tiny bit of a stretch, but not really. You'll understand in a second. So the episode is called You Can't Handle the Truth, and this episode is has the goddess Veritas in it. She's the goddess of truth, and there are people in this town that are affected by Veritas, and they are being forced to speak their truth, things that maybe they were hiding, and once the truth comes out, they start to feel very overwhelmed and sickened by like their truth that is now out there. And a lot of them, actually, I think everyone in there self-deletes, if you know what I'm saying. I got to keep it family friendly because of the algorithm through YouTube, but they unalived themselves. So hopefully that is understandable. So that is kind of what this episode is about. There's a lot more going on, but I don't want to give all of it away in case anyone is watching the episodes as we go through them. But suffice it to say, the basic premise is these people are affected by the goddess Veritas. They speak their truth. They become depressed. They unalive themselves because they have, let this truth out there into the world. So in my mind, when you're finally speaking the truth, you're coming clean. So I used that little twist to find a product for this particular episode because it was so hard to do. So what I have done is I have brought in a face wash to come clean at the end of the night. I know it's a little bit of a stretch, but this one was so hard to find something. So I am bringing in the Instant Natural Dual Action Gel Cleanser. I want to finish this. It's going to take a while, but I would like to get it done. I want to say I've only used this a few times. I'm way up here, and I am almost done with my current face wash, so this is good timing for this one, and I'm probably going to be using it day and night, so hopefully that will make it go a little bit quicker, and we'll just see what kind of progress I can make on this one by the next update. It will be very interesting to see how far I can get. So that is everything for this update. It was, yes, I know, a little bit of a stretch. I try to do my correlations with the episodes as closely as I can, but sometimes it's hard because supernatural and good versus evil, life and death, that kind of stuff doesn't really lend itself to makeup theming. So yeah, I have to get very creative sometimes and That was the best I could do for this one. All right, that is everything for this update. Definitely go check out the other people that have joined in. If you want to join in, if you like panning, if you like Supernatural and you want to jump in on this, by all means, have at it. I'm doing 6 at a time. I started at episode 1 of season 1, and I have just systematically gone through every single episode. And like I said, I still have 1 episode in here from season 5, and I've been doing this since 2018. So it is going to take a long time, but I'm up for that challenge. All right, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.